If a student struggles to read, they can choose not to read for pleasure. I don't recommend this, but I certainly recognise it. My son has never read for pleasure, and my husband has very rarely read for pleasure. But when it comes to obtaining qualifications, in almost any subject you have to read in order to learn. Now, some students would much prefer to revise from the notes they've taken themselves in class rather than have to read a textbook. But the same students often don't manage to take comprehensive notes in class, so they're at a disadvantage if they just read from their notes. But also, most teachers don't cover everything on the syllabus in classrooms, and they normally require students to do additional reading or research outside of class. So if a student struggles with reading, they really are at a disadvantage right throughout the curriculum. Thankfully, technology now exists that will read for a student. They can read almost anything that has to be read, can be read aloud to a student. And in this section, there are two main playlists that will explore this functionality. The first is called text-to-speech, and this is when a device reads for the student. And the second is electronic textbooks, which are textbooks that can be read aloud, again using text-to-speech, but I've made that distinction in two separate playlists. And in my next video, I've talked in more detail about how text-to-speech can really enable dyslexics and those that struggle with reading to achieve their full potential academically. I really hope you found all the videos in this section useful. I do believe they can be a complete game changer for dyslexic learners. I do hope you found this video useful. Please share it with anyone you know who could benefit. I'd be very grateful if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, as doing so really helps others find this information. If you hit the bell button once you've subscribed, you'll be notified when I create new videos. I've produced some comprehensive free resources to help dyslexics achieve. Details on how to download them are below. Let's work together to help all learners achieve.